shopping, the time spent like on telephones, mainly these two things maybe. And then I question myself, if this is some action that I don't understand and I should really be patient with my understanding, or maybe this is some action from which I don't have to learn and accept it as some
New York and I love the way.
and
Yoga large and
maybe
do fair.
put it aside. Because
I don't never large in life.
for me there are so many things that I can learn from you, that I can accept that some things may be useless, maybe mistake, maybe only now like this because of different attention what you put here and there. But because I don't know for sure, I continue having this doubt. Wherever I follow you with understanding, this is easy. But following with how much time you spend on telephone and other people spend on telephone, and I don't spend on telephone. I really learn to detach. I do when something necessary to do. So you are a leader. It is easy to follow you.
Who are baby? You are in check.
Clear teaching. But I try to learn also not only from your words, but also from your actions. And like this
1, 2, 3 damn
to doubt. Doubt is not healthy, right, on the mind. So I try to balance it, and I have enough of faith in you, and I have enough of results in my own experience from what I learned from you. So I can keep up living with this. But this is just the same question of leadership. Is it a mistake from your side that I shouldn't pay attention to? Or is it something really deep that I should try to understand?
Because goodwill is really educating.
For you or for everyone?
Educating for business or environmental. So many things. That's why this is right to do. Instead of buying new things with much more money, it is better to buy used things for the meditators and volunteer. Because if we want to use brand new, it will be expensive for sure. In this way, we need to work for money. We are not working for money. That's why we are receiving only the donated money. Therefore, it is better to choose goodwill. In my understanding, I want to educate the people like goodwill. I myself will make products, manufacturing, to produce our own products, and then there will be our own convenience store to distribute like goodwill. So in the side of the people here, they don't understand about goodwill. But in fact, I was a former businessman. That's why I understand about goodwill. I am difficult to explain about it. I myself is studying about goodwill now. This is really clever system of business or doing good deeds.
I already tried it, but
Oh, the whole
couldn't
Drop
open.
the light and it goes off.
I already did it.
အဲ့ဒါပိတ်ထားပြီမီးပဲဖွင့်လိုက်ပန်က
အဲ့လုံးမရဘူး
တွဲတာမဖွင့်နဲ့
I did the same mistake before.
Yeah, but
The
that's
first
not.
one down.
yeah.
The first one down.
I already down.
Make down now. No, it is up. Other one, other. This one, yeah, okay. Like this. Thank you.
ဘက်ကပြန်ဖွင့်
Sorry.
ဟော
This one is stopping.
ရတယ်ရ
Sit
တယ်
in the darkness.
ထားလိုက်ပေါ့နောက်မှကိုယ့်အောင်ကိုယ်လင်းအောင်လည်းကိုလို့တော့
တခုလိုချင်တော့တခုပေးဆက်
ရလေခံနိုင်ပြီးတော့လေခံနိုင်ရတယ်
တပီးဒီအဲ့နောက်လေးပဲထွန်းထားတယ်
Okay
There are several positions.
ဟောအဲ့ကြသူ့ဘက်ကလင်း
There are several positions, not only up and down. Yeah? There is middle.
You need something? Turn up or to
we don't
up?
we don't want fan
we wanna open the light
we want only light
There is some secret thing here.
not fan oh remove control okay
Oh, this one is still thick. Taking force.
thank you
I should understand that you know why and what you are doing there. It's just that we might not know the same. Right?
Yes.
We might not know the same.
I myself is learning if I understand
yeah he's
I
trying
can-
to
I
open
can
to
teach.
close
You are testing by yourself, but you do it intentionally with an
Yes,
idea
yes.
of having something
Yes, yes.
useful of it.
if you don't like now if you don't understand now you will like and understand in the future for sure
It's not that I dislike, I just don't understand, and then this is why I accept that we spend time like this. Anyway, it is better than if I were in Switzerland. I prefer to be here with you and follow and see what you do. But I prefer also to ask. After many times that we've been doing this, we did a lot of shopping in Malaysia and other things. And I told you even once that in our Western world, we try to detach from shopping. We try to abandon shopping habits.
by shopping
got this
for all not for me especially shopping for the center new meditator that is also different you think from your side I think from the side of everyone
Can you please explain us sometimes also what we do during the day and then, because I think maybe I'm not the only one who has the, or maybe others
yeah, it's-
even don't have a question. Others might
Oh,
not
good.
have a question, but just do from their side.
yeah it's ready
Because you do, they also do. Because you buy, they also buy. Maybe if you explain to us your activities, this can be very helpful. We are small to understand.
yeah only light and the last one
Because when we see from our side and we understand that
finally we got it
shopping is good, then I will take this wrong decision and put in my mind that I need to like shopping, I need to like to go buy things,
so master
and this is what
if
I
I
will practice.
if I close and open the light
But this will be
It's
for wrong
okay?
understanding.
Okay, yeah.
oh
Anytime.
it's for oh
Yeah,
okay
okay.
besides from buying from goodwill is also supporting for the donors to donate to goodwill this is also supporting to the donor. If we are supporting to the donors, we can donate like them also. This is cause and effect.
I didn't think of this. So,
Because this is good to do instead of throwing as a rubbish or instead of selling with the price, it is better to donate to Goodwill or other Salvation Army. That is one of the, this kind of doing good deeds is concerned with many people in the world.
we do like this in Switzerland too.
Yes, that's good. That's good.
It's normal.
That's why we like to donate and to receive donation instead of working for money and buying as we wish. Yes.
We can choose from what already exists instead of going and trying to create more and buy more. When you explain, I understand. But you should explain. So, and then what about the telephone? Like, many people use telephone this much.
This is this is meeting point. Meeting, communication. In this way, we can in the past we will speak like this because no telephone, no smartphone. Because of creating smartphone, we can use this to speak with each other, not only with one by one. This is group meeting also. We create group, messenger group, Zalo group, Viber group. In this way, if we send one message, we already arrive here. The other dukkha can understand. In this way, we can connect without speaking to each other. Just send message or photo, and then everyone can understand. This is the same. If we need help, we can send message in the group. We have over 100 the power center, so also there are many groups. In some of the power center, monks and nuns there were not using internet, so difficult to know about them. It is easy to misunderstand if we are not connecting like this. Especially for me, I rarely pick up phone call because only most of the time I will be teaching or sharing or answering the question. That's why whenever I have time, I have to read message, especially the message and news of the natural disaster, news of the political change. Now political change in many countries, in Nepal, Indonesia. So because of knowing like this, I can make right decision for social activities. I'm not only teaching meditation, I'm solving many problems of the society. That's why I need to receive right news information. In this way, I can help, I can solve, I can make right decision. That's why I have to read message. Yesterday, I have to read message nearly the whole night because if there is meditation retreat, I will not be free. So there are also many chains in many countries, not much good change. So I need to be careful to receive many news for the future also. In this way, I can take care of myself and the other also. So this is, I'm skillful to use smartphone. That's why.
No, but you're a teacher, you're a leader, you are skillful, but without putting it into words, people will do as they see. And why I ask question, I just use like this. This is why I use very rarely, because I have very few things to do, not like you. But when I open a phone, I know now I want to come to see in this place this message. This is why I'm going to open the telephone and read and do something. But I talk about some other aspects. Sometimes not sometimes, often, telephone is open because I will look where I can say something, where I can find something, read something, or even just I will open and maybe I will just look Facebook and then maybe I can say something and do something. Not because there is something to do, I go on the phone, but because there is nothing for me to do, so I will go on the phone and I will just spend my time there. But this means we are not familiar with our mind. We are just trying not to see the mind, but to see better the telephone. If we do like that. But then, when we see your example that you're on the telephone, you know, we copy. So we take telephone, we also spend time on the telephone, without knowing, as you know. So, some teaching about your actions is missing to have the right understanding and to follow you in the right direction. Because if we see only the action, we don't know your mind and your intention. Like, fortunately, I didn't catch this mistake. I'm detached from the phone. I'm lucky. It doesn't bother me. Now I translate something that I really want to show you before I leave. I'm spending time, but otherwise I don't use. But I question myself how it is happening for you and as an example for others, everybody else around you. People want to be around you. And like this, they see how you do and they also do, but without understanding. For me, it is important now that I asked the question and you reassured me that you are doing it purposefully. Before you were teaching actually that we know we should use everything, use only. And you were given example of the telephone. It can help us. The telephone has functions, it has applications. We can use this or that application knowing that it can be helpful. So this is one starting point. Knowing how it can be helpful and then using. But another point to start is that just opening and seeing how it can entertain me. How it can...
One of the good points of smartphone is I can learn a lot about the people because they have their own account. Many people use their own account and then they will post about themselves. If so, there are also many internet cases. They will learn, they will let their friends know about themselves. In this way, we are in this modern society. It is easy to know about something, whatever good or bad.
Everything is public.
Yes.
I know about
Not
because of Facebook. Only.
not not everything, but compare with reading only books. We are difficult to find a suitable books. Maybe the books may not be published again, but for social media, it is very easy to know about someone or something. In my side, I have wisdom to know what is right, what is wrong, what is possible, what is impossible. That's why in my side, because of having wisdom, to learn about politics or other religions are really easy. That's why this is very useful for me. I don't need to ask someone. Because of AI, I can ask everything to AI. Besides, I myself also understand. That's why I can make editing, answer of AI also. So this is not much for entertainment, not for music, not for movie.
Exactly. This was also my question yesterday.
Yes. So for education, especially for knowledge, for news, for helping people. Many people are also asking me by connecting directly to my Facebook account, Messenger account. They will ask me help, and then I will ask them about their problems, about themselves. In this way, I can make decisions and I can help without meeting each other. So this is also useful to do good deeds, to solve the problems of many people. That's why in my site, I can make the best use of this technology. So also, I am trying to teach to the other. Because if I cannot, if there is no technology like this, if there is no technology like this, it is difficult for me also. I asking to someone, for most of the people are not much skillful to know like AI. So only by asking to AI, we can know the suitable answer. In this way, it helped me to make decision. Sorry, now Su thì đâu chứ mình lỗ này mình lại đi, đúng không lại? Yes, cái nào sân này anh
Do you think that all of your followers understand like this and do like this?
Yes, if I can learn, I can teach. I practice meditation, that's why I can teach meditation.
Yes.
So if I can learn how to use social media in the best way, I can teach to the other also. Because we are sure we should not reject social media.
Nothing.
So we should learn to use in the best way. not to use in the wrong way. This is to educate the people also, especially the new generation.
And we should be using, because what happens is that if it is available, it is using us. Because we lose ourselves, and then whatever comes to our attention, we follow. So we are not using, we are just letting the telephone use us. Without your good explanation, it happens like this.
Yes, but I can learn a lot from the senior leader. They will not be using technology like this. In this way, they are grasping the old tradition and rejecting the modern technology. In this way, they cannot do like me. They are not using modern technology. That's why they are rejecting mistake. In this way, they are not much alive in this modern society.
I understand that the main idea that you understand from Buddha and about how to behave and how to be, once you understand, you can apply to all the new, same idea, same rule, same method. Method is the same for everything. Not to reject, but really to use only. It can be helpful. But now I also understand that even if I get this understanding from you, and I understand that for me, if I don't do as many things as you, really this is less useful. I can use sometimes when necessary and not use when not necessary. But then it means I should also detach from wrong understanding from everybody else who I see around using for pleasure, using for occupying their minds. I should just detach and stay on my own with the right understanding.
If I am doing like this, you must also try to do like this. If you are not doing like this, you are rejecting. If you reject, you will regret, because you are still young to do like this. I have to do like this because most of the people are misusing social media. That's why I need to find out the best using. In this way, I can compare to them. You can also use smartphone like this. In this way, they will be changing from wrong to right.
No, I didn't put the bookmarks for doing. 12 minutes left? understand. Just that I cared somehow that it seems like others don't understand and you don't literally teach about this. You do your action, but we cannot learn from only action. We can only have trust and faith, but it will not add understanding. We can only accept, but we cannot do in the right way if we don't get your understanding, your explanation.
Now we are traveling across the country, so this is also traveling, but not the same as the others. We are traveling for practicing meditation. So this kind of traveling is opposite with before formal traveling.
This night when we were very uncomfortable because of too many people for too few seats, and then we didn't have also its common language, the Taiwanese nun, she can speak only Myanmar language, and we couldn't ask, please move like this or something. She was unhappy if like somebody of us moved. And then I told to Ellie that actually we are not going on a trip for ourselves. We are not on an adventure journey or something. We are going to create merits for new places and to make new opportunities for Tabarwa. So actually we have a mission. So if we are going for a mission, it is not important the way how we go. It is not important how like difficult it is to go on the bus. Important is that we are going to some place to do what is right to do, to share merits. And the more people we bring in the car, the more merits we will share. So actually I try to find the positive side of this discomfort. That if we are plenty, then we can bring more merits. And then we kind of felt better with this idea.
So 3 o'clock when we go, everybody to the tube lake, they want to visit here, the Liberty Study, and 9/11, the Twin Tower. And we will take a tour about 3 o'clock.
Okay.
And the electronic numbers, this is the time counting to the dryer. Can you explain me one more last thing to remove all doubts? Because I'm watching you and I'm trying to learn from you. When we were coming from the house and we had a sister or brother, I don't know, early in the morning, we were going to the car and waiting to enter. And you came. And I didn't understand. You knocked like this when Saile was preparing the seat. You knocked on the door. And I felt a bit sudden that she was knocking like this. And then she left with me. I see it was, you wanted to attract her attention, probably. But we were there and I don't know, so I don't understand, but I felt my mind felt it like irritation or impatience or something that we are knocking for somebody. Because people come and knock when I just get into the toilet, even 1 minute doesn't pass and people knock on the toilet already. And then you knocked like this on the door of the car when you came while Buddha was preparing the car. So this also created doubt on my mind. Why you knocked like this?
I'm not used to do like this. Maybe
Yes,
reason I did not remember clearly because I'm not urgent. If I am urgent, it will be reason for sure, not for me.
it won't be for you that you are cold and you don't want to stand there because you are cold. tired.
Maybe. Because sometimes I have to do like this, because if someone do, it will be more louder. So not to
Better you do than others.
not to make more annoyance. I have to do by myself also.
You take it easy.
Sometimes, because I have many experience like this with many people. Therefore, sometimes I have to do by myself to make less problem, less annoyance, because that is night time, not daytime. So people will be sleeping. So if we are disturbing, if we are not mindful, it will be disturbing to the other family member also. That's why, because I have many experience like this, receiving the response behind. So some of my actions are to educate to my follower also. You should do like this, like similar like this.
Like, just to be really sincere and honest and to remove the doubt. I think maybe because you can't remember clearly the situation, and I remember because I was struck by this kind of your action or reaction, I don't know. I will remind, this was not in the house, it was in the car, and this was only about your place to sit, because you don't sit with everybody else, and she was arranging your seat, and you came and you stood there for some time, and other people were not involved. We were standing waiting to go to our place, and it was only for you to enter your seat. This is why there is doubt and judgment that you were doing for yourself, which I also do for myself, but I try to learn from you not to do. So it was only for you to enter. Maybe if you don't remember, it is difficult for you to explain.
Because in my side,
Can there be just a mistake in your side that we can say, maybe it was just a mistake? Sometimes there is a mistake. Or I should never think there is a mistake, and I should always try to trust that this is like this should be like this. This is where I try to...
I'm the pioneer, founder. That's why I may swing at the beach, especially to know the danger, to know the safety of that beach, because I have the land at the beach. So especially for that land, before I bought it, I need to test by myself also. What is good points? What is weakness? So this is not for me. I can swim, but I will not be swimming most of the time. That's why no need to worry for me. But for the others, for the other meditators, they are not mindful like me. That's why if they are not mindful, they can be dangerous. This is the same for many things. I have to make decision whether I should buy that land or not, whether I should receive donation or not. And then whether I should make construction or not. So to make right decision, I need to test a lot. Only when I already test in many ways, I can make decision. I used to make decision. That's why the place, the power center, new the power center are complete more and more. From any, there are many points of view I already see in this way. In the future, that new power center will be useful for multi-purpose.
Is it a good enough way to put aside those things that I don't understand about your behavior and not just abandon and try to not to think about them and focus on those that I understand and where I can benefit from practicing? And those that I don't understand, just try to have more faith to balance this doubt.
If you are following me, you must also teach the same as me. If you are following me, you will be one of the leaders in the power center in the future. If so, you must teach the same as I teach. If you cannot learn, you cannot teach.
Then it means I should always ask you if I have doubt?
Yes, besides, everything is concerned with you. So you should learn everything. If not, you will regret. Because what I am doing is what we should do, what we all should do. We can reject, but if we reject, we will regret. Not to reject, not to attach, to be doing only is for everything concerned with me, with the power center. Whenever we are together, there will be misunderstanding, there will be doubt. Now you are facing now. This is because you cannot differentiate the mind, the action. In this way, you will think I'm urgent or I make mistake like this. This is not understanding about teamwork. If you don't understand about the weakness and good points of teamwork, you cannot get success in teamwork.
Yeah, this is the process.
So instead of, so you should detach from yourself, and yes, you should detach from me also. In this way you can understand more clearly, because in my side I'm not working for me or for someone. I'm working what we all should do.
I know this in practice, in you, but sometimes something that I see does not come together as the theory and the practice, and then the doubt appears, which I try to resolve, because as I said, I have enough what I can learn, so I just want that doubt not to be my hindrance, not to be my obstacle.
If you accept doubt, there will be endless doubt. So you must fight against doubt with the knowing of selfless impermanent nature.
I came here to resolve the doubt, to fight against the doubt with created truth. Like this. I need to learn to do it with the selfless impermanent nature. I'm done.
Okay.
All the questions. Thank you for your patience.